Lesson 21, Standard Score, Example 3. In the Sierra College Elementary Statistics Student Survey, should the 53-year-old student be considered an outlier? Well, in this lesson, we've defined outliers as data values that have a standard score that is either -3 or lower, or +3 or higher. So in order to answer this question, we need to calculate the standard score for the 53-year-old student. The standard score formula based off of sample data is given by t, which is equal to x sub I minus x bar divided by s sub x, where x sub I is the particular data value we're calculating the standard score for. In this question, we're trying to find the standard score for the 53-year-old student. So we will plug in the value of 53 for x sub I in this formula. The x bar is the sample mean, and the s sub x is the sample standard deviation for the sample data. The sample data we're using is the Sierra College Elementary Statistics Student Survey. And the question on that survey was question 4 that asked students what their age was. In a previous example, we've already entered the data into a list we named question 4. So on our TI-84 calculator, we can just calculate the mean and standard deviation using the 1-bar stats command. So to calculate the mean and standard deviation for the age data in list Q4, we press Stat, right arrow to the Calculate menu, press Enter to select our 1-bar stats command, and then to select list Q4, we press Second, List, and arrow down the cursor next to Q4. Press Enter to select, and then Enter to execute. So now we can see the calculated result for the mean x bar and s sub x. We could use all the decimal places displayed in the calculator, but if we wanted to round off, we need to carry 3 places after the decimal so that we can have the 2 places of accuracy after the decimal we need in the standard score. So here we can use the mean x bar of 23.386, and we can use the sample standard deviation s sub x value of 7.409. Well, now that we have all the values we need, we could plug it into the formula. So we take the age, 53, subtract the mean, 23.386, and divide that all by the standard deviation of 7.409. On a calculator, we would get the following result. Now we can calculate the standard score for the 53-year-old student by pressing left parenthesis, 53, subtract the mean age of 23.386 years, close parenthesis, divide the numerator by the standard deviation, 7.409. Enter. This gives us a standard score result of 3.997030638. But with the standard score, we only need to carry to the 2 places after the decimal, or the nearest hundredth. So we look at the next decimal place over, which is a 7. 7's over halfway, so we're going to round the 9 up to a 10, which gives us a 0, carry the 1. 9 plus 1 is 10, 0, carry the 1, 3 plus 1 is 4. So our standard score rounded off to the nearest hundredth would be 4.00. Now we can answer the question. The standard score for the 53-year-old student is 4. Our criteria for determining outliers is that if the standard score is +3 or higher, it's considered an extreme or outlying data value. Here, the 53-year-old student does fall in the outlier region. So the answer to the question is yes. In the Sierra College Elementary Statistics Student Survey, the 53-year-old student should be considered an outlier since the standard score for their age is +3 or higher.